Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. And boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Look, Frank Warren just announced Usyk versus Dubois and Parker facing the winner. All right, this is going to be a short video. We don't have much to say. Let's just get to the point here. Listen to what old Frank Warren has to say.
It's evident if it's Usyk holding the belt still, he's going to fight one of our guys if he doesn't do a unification with Daniel Dubois.
Do you think it will be Usyk against Dubois? Is that the fight that which one would you prefer, Dubois or Parker?
Dubois against Usyk. It's for 4 belts, and it's a great rematch. And Joe Parker's in a fabulous position. He's the mandatory, he's the interim champion, and the bottom line of it is he will get the winner because the next mandatory is a WBO fight.
And
Y'all heard that, right? So Frank Warren is basically letting you know that Usyk and Dubois is next. Joseph Parker is being the mandatory for the WBO. The WBO mandatory is up next. So that means, depending on who wins, with Usyk and Dubois, Parker's going to get the winner. So that's for all y'all out there supporting the Big Uso. Hey, look, man. He'll get his shot after Dubois, is what it is. All right? Now, there's nothing else to say. I've talked enough about this. But I told you. And I know people out there like with a WBO and they can strip Usyk. They're not stripping him, man. Frank Warren's well-connected. It's what Usyk wants, Turki Al-Sheikh wants. And ultimately they're trying to build up to someone becoming undisputed again. Because, you know, Turki really is all about someone being undisputed, one face, one name. And they got having all the belts and then going on and defending the belts. And that they don't like the belts being fragmented with multiple people owning a piece of the hardware. They want everybody to have all the belts that matter. It is what it is. So that being said, man, I'm going to go ahead and jump up out of here. Oh, you know what? There is one thing I wanted to share with y'all before I get out of here. Somebody left a comment, and the comment was on point. Okay, it's right here. So check this out. Right here. Let me make this a little bit larger. Now, what they say is, right? They said Parker beat a wash 39 Wilder to a points decision. All Parker did against a 41-year-old Zhang was survive. Pocoli got dropped and his trainer threw out the towel after taking the fight on 48-hour notice. Dubois fought unbeaten 31 Hrgovic, who nobody was willing to fight. Stopped him. Stopped 34 Miller, another unbeaten fighter, and AJ, who everyone thought was going to walk through Dubois, and Dubois stopped all of them without having to climb off the canvas, like Parker, who fought 3 guys who already had losses on their records. Parker is no threat to Usyk because he has no advantages over Usyk in terms of power, skill, stamina, or IQ. Dubois has the equalizer and should have been unified champ from the first time they fought. Keep in mind, Dubois was younger and coming back from an ACL injury before the Usyk fight. Undisputed always takes precedence. Well, it should, but it doesn't always. But he's right. You know, as long as everyone can agree, it'll happen. Over mandatory, which Parker's a mandatory, and that's why you're seeing Dubois and Usyk going to fight because it's taking precedence. Usyk beating Parker means nothing. He has no belts. He's already been beaten by AJ, White, and Joyce. Let me tell you something. Usyk versus Parker 2 will be another stink fest like Fury versus Usyk 2 was, but much easier fight for Usyk. I agree with a lot of what he said there. You know what I'm saying? I think Parker gets busy, but it's kind of hard to go against what he always has good comments anyway. The final boss, Luca Moore, has to say. I mean, that shit was just spot on. And I agree with most of it. And I know some people will take it at him being harsh. He's just calling it for what it is. Anyway, y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.